Alright, here's my reaction to City getting bounced out of the Champions League to Lyon today. The French side beat us 3-1. I don't even know where to start. Start with the lineup. The lineup was absolutely fucking terrible. The lineup from the start, I knew we just looked uncomfortable because we were in a fucking setup that we don't use against Lyon. Why are we playing so fucking cautious? Why do we have five at the back with Gundogan and Rodri in front of the five? Like, I can't even come up with a more defensive setup. Why are we so cautious? Why did we come into a one match need to win scenario with this cautious bullshit? Is Pep trying to be too fucking cute? Too fucking genius? This is fucking inexcusable. Like, the setup was fucking terrible. We weren't creating shit. We make a change. We give up a goal in the first half to Max Cormier, who, by the way, is a fucking giant pussy. He's fucking diving all fucking match. So 1-0 to them. Then we come back and level it in the second half. 1-0. De Bruyne has a nice goal. Nice play from Mahrez to find Sterling. Sterling kept it in and found De Bruyne, who finished it quite nicely. So that was our only goal. We made changes. Mahrez came on. We just should have been in a 4-3-3 from the start. I don't understand why we had such a level of respect for Lyon coming into this match. Why are we set up to fucking? Was there a first leg? Did I miss something? Was there a first leg where we won by 4 or 5 goals? Otherwise, why? Why this setup? It just makes no fucking sense. It makes no fucking sense unless Pep had money on the fucking game on Lyon or something. I don't know. It makes no fucking sense. It's inexcusable. I'm looking at the highlights. It's just pissing me off more. They score a second. Laporte looked like he might have got tripped. They reviewed offsides. End up being a goal. Then Sterling has a layup. I mean a fucking sitter. Sterling has a fucking sitter. Played to him by Jesus. We had 72% possession, 18 shots. This is in Spanish, so I'm not sure if I'm reading this right. 18 shots, 7 on target. And most of that came when we changed to our normal 4-3-3 that we're comfortable with and create chances and lead the Premier League in scoring with. But we come out and play this bullshit. Dembele scores 2 goals. Moussa Dembele. I mean, both of them were easy chances. I mean, he's 1-on-1 with Ederson for the first one. Second one, Ederson spills after the fucking Sterling atrocity. Is that a word? I don't know. Sterling misses an absolute sitter. I can't believe that would have made it 2-2. And I think it was around the 85th minute. After that, we were done. We were done after that miss. Psychologically, we checked out after that. It was evident when Ederson spilled that shot that Dembele rebounded and tapped in over him for their third goal. It's embarrassing. It was embarrassing performance. I mean, if I was the players, I'd be pissed because I'd be pissed at Pep because it shows zero confidence in the lineup you put out there. You didn't back us. Why? Obviously, or else you wouldn't have had the most defensive fucking lineup that you could possibly put out there. Unless we played 6 at the back, this is the most defensive lineup that you can think of for Manchester City. With the 2 least creative center mids in front of 5. Ilkay, I'm ready for Ilkay to go. I don't like his game. the stats speak for themselves. You can look up the stats of when he's in the starting lineup and our points and our results with him in. I don't know why Pep plays him so much, especially when he plays in the fucking. If he's not playing in the holding role, he's useless. He slows the team down. He doesn't create the chances. He it's just he gives us a flat tire. He gives us a flat tire going forward. Um, yeah, so he's definitely my least favorite player on the team. He's always making stupid turnovers in bad positions. He's not great defensively. He's not great going forward. Like I don't understand why he's given more opportunities than somebody like Phil Foden, who fucking produces goals through either him scoring or assisting every time he plays. He has an influence on the match. Can you say that about Ilkay in a positive way? No. He has a negative influence on the match every time he plays. I, there's so many questions. Like, why? How do we lose this? I had a bad feeling going in that Bayern's thrashing 8-2 of Barcelona would play a role with the team psychologically. Looking forward, at Bayern instead of focusing on Lyon. But then, even if we were focused, we set up in this trash ass fucking 5-2-3 with De Bruyne on a wing and Ilkay and Rodri in midfield. This one's on Pep, man. This one's on Pep and Sterling because, in the end, it could have been 2-2. Regardless of the setup, we did eventually go to our 4-3-3 and start create shit. And then we get this chance to tie the game. And he just... he flat out chokes. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what to call it. But you can't miss that. You can't miss that. That to tie a match in the Champions League. Oh man, this feels so bad because I feel like this is a kind of loss that's gonna linger in the psychology of the team for a long time. It's just I don't have much else. I don't have much to say. I guess we're looking forward to next season now. If you want my pick for the Champions League, I'm not going to go out on a limb. I think Bayern's going to win. I think they have the best team in the tournament. So I don't think PSG looks sharp in their match. Maybe they'll pick it up in the semifinal and eventually possibly the final if they get past Leipzig. But yeah, I'm going to pick Bayern to win it all this year. And that team is a machine. You didn't see them set up 5-2-3 yesterday. They went with what they run because it fucking works. And now, man, I'm trying to imagine being a right back for the left side of that team next year with Alphonso Davies and Leroy Sané on the left. That's scary. Anyways, enough about Bayern and Sané. Man, I can't believe we're out of the Champions League. I thought this was our year. I felt like we controlled every match we played in the Champions League. We were positive in every match in the Champions League. And then we come out and set up in a cautious way. Like, what was the hesitation? What was the fear? What was the hesitation? And with Lyon to play our normal 4-3-3 that fucking has been successful against the Premier League and in the Champions League. Why did we change for this match? I'm trying to think of some positives to say. I don't really have any right now. I'm ready to start drinking because this was hard to watch. It's a very tough pill to swallow because I feel like there's no way this match is anything like this if we didn't just spot him the first half by coming out with such a stupid fucking lineup. Yeah, so Pep, I hope he bites the bullet on this and comes out and apologizes to the fans and to the team for not backing him, because clearly he didn't. The lineup says that. So I want to see his. I want to see his post-match press conference. Definitely, I think he's got a lot of questions to answer. Also, don't agree with playing Garcia at all. He's on the way out. Why? I mean, that's the extra center back I would like to not have. I think Fernandinho and Laporte did fine as a center back pairing against Real Madrid. So why wouldn't you have confidence in them against Lyon? And then have Rodri in front of him, just like you did, and then have two creative midfielders and have De Bruyne in central area where he could have more of an influence on the match and we could create more going forward, instead of all of us just looking comfortable, swinging the ball back and forth, giving it to the wing backs, trying to find a gap where we aren't used to those tactics or that setup. So the comfort level there wasn't there. I saw when the lineups came out, I was like, what is this? Why? Did they have a first leg that we won by 4 goals? Because that is the only explanation I could, like, I don't know why we came out like this. I wanted to bet, if, I wasn't such a City fan at heart, like, if I didn't bleed for this club and love this fucking club so much, when I saw that lineup, I was like, it's worth betting on Lyon with them odds. I mean, I don't know what the final odds were, but I know that they were heavy underdogs, and it would have paid pretty nicely if you bet on Lyon winning. And I was like, man, that might be worth a fucking bet. I mean, not that I was going to do it, but I could see why people would. This lineup is asking for a 0-0. Is that the goal? We were looking for a 0-0 to go to extra time and penalties or something. We weren't going to score in the first half. I knew that. I mean, the whole time watching, I was like, well, I don't see where it's going to come from. I don't see how it's going to come. And it didn't. And we eventually got one when we went to 4-3-3 with Mahrez came in for Fernandinho. But I don't know why Foden didn't play. That really pisses me off. The little amount of playing time he's had, it's not cool. He should be one of the first names on the team sheet. He really should. I mean, performances, the stats speak for themselves since the restart. So that I'm gonna end it there. I'm kind of rambling on. I'm ready to start drinking, like I said, and I appreciate you checking my channel out. I'm Matt. This is the T Matt Sports channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Also, leave a like if you like the video. Definitely would like to see some comments from City fans or any football fans about City's future. I really think this is the kind of thing that lingers in the psychology of a club for a while. This could be a bad loss, especially with the Sterling miss. I think that could play in his head. Hopefully not going forward. I guess we'll see what happens in the short off season before the Premier League starts. See if we buy some more players. I know we will. I'll have some reactions on that and our transfer business and the start of the Premier League, and that'll do it. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and leave comments, and stay safe. Peace.